24, 25.
What's up, everybody? Hashtag 40 Acre Addicts. I'm Steve, joined with my co-host Henry, and we're back at it for a Monday edition, not Sunday. Had a lot of business to take care of. I had to work on the truck. Henry had a late trip, and we got that taken care of, and we're back at it on a Monday. So let's do it again.
All right. I'm having technical difficulties. My light won't stay on.
Hell, I'm having to sit in my truck with the AC because I had technical difficulties in my temporary studio. So I feel you on that. I'm
All
literally
right.
gas right now.
I mean, I could do this. Woo-hoo, that's too bright, though, boy. It's 101 in West Texas today.
I got you got the worst in. I'm at 91 right now.
Yeah, and that's in your truck.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. It should be hotter.
So how does those thermometers work in the truck? Honestly, actually, we'll get on that today. Anyway, y'all, summer update. We got a running back commit, Simmons. What's his name?
Yep. Yep.
First name. Either way, we got a Simmons coming
We
in.
got a Simmons coming in, 4-star running back.
Running back, real deal. Hey,
6 foot, 190, I think.
Rashard Choice don't bullshit. He picks the right man.
Yes, sir.
Already proved that like 3 or 4 years consecutively.
Well, 2.
Well, last year you had one.
Stan Drayton was before him, though.
Oh, it's been okay. I thought he was another year before that. I thought
Yeah.
Stan more more towards the Herman era.
Yeah. It's all good, though. Yeah, we got us a good running back, and Sark is talking to 3 5-star wide receivers. Can you imagine that?
And all of them sound interested. And the one that me and Henry watched the interview on that was the most standout was the fact that the one said that he wishes and hopes that they all come to Texas because it would make something that the country couldn't hold back.
They wouldn't be able. Nobody's gonna be able to stop that.
Nobody. Ain't no DB Earth gonna stop that.
And there's no double teaming any single one of them. So come on.
Somebody's gonna be open. Somebody. I do want to bring one thing up though that me and Henry wanted to talk about because it's a little disrespectful to Longhorn Nation. And we're not going to hate too much or get too much on no bandwagon because we do respect the fact that EA chose to have Quinn Ewers on the cover.
I know where you're going.
And in game mode, when you're actually playing with him, he looks like Quinn Ewers. But your damn avatar cartoon picture you have for him when you're in the main menu or you're in the health screen, bro, looks like, I don't even want to say it. It ain't Quinn. Where the fuck
Nowhere near Quinn.
Like that was horrible. You did Ollie Gordon good. You did Edwards.
Travis Hunter.
You did Hunter good. I guarantee you Shadur.
Rawr.
I guarantee he looks good, but everybody looks good.
Yeah. Except for Quinn.
Quinn is like, what the fuck? Texas always gets a little bit of slap of disrespect, but hey, we make up for it.
Yeah, we'll make up for it when we win that championship this next year.
Oh,
with him.
You know, I see a few teams keeping us competition for this whole thing. The thing that does nerve wrack me the most is the playoff bracket. If for some reason we have more than one slip off, more than one loss, which is acceptable, we won't get that top 4 bracket. And we'll be having to literally fight through a wild card to get up there to the national championship game, and that puts on way more stress, way more wear and tear, like the game's putting out wear and tear. And when you're going in the national championship game against a team that got to take a whole playoff off and only had to play one playoff game, and you had to play two or three, they're a lot more healthy than you are. They may not be as fresh and on the mark as everybody because your team's being consecutive week in and week out. But yeah, it's not looking pretty.
Mm. What is looking pretty is our Texas Longhorns.
That they are. That they are.
Yep. We're looking mighty good these last few years. Sark's really turned us around, man. I can't say it enough.
Yes, sir.
He's really turned us around.
Hats off to Shark.
Yeah, I was nervous at first. I was like, this dude's never had a winning season. Like, come on, man. What are we doing? I
Hey,
was nervous at first. I can't lie. Woo-wee.
CDC saw something in him.
Yeah, it did. Through the alcoholism, through the firings. Nick Saban did too, though.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they did because he has surprised the F out of me every year. It's like it just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
Like we thought, what's going to top him bringing home Quinn Ewers? What's going to top that? And the very next year, he brings in Arch Manning. And then we're like, what's going to top that? And he brings in Colin Simmons.
And Trey Owens.
And Anthony Hill. Like, Ryan Wingo.
And who's the quarterback that comes after Trey Owens? The one Casey.
KJ Lacey.
KJ Lacey.
That was not in the books yet, though. That one won't be in the books till December.
Hey, but we got high hopes.
Yeah, I mean, Sark's going to get who he wants. He's proven that. And he doesn't have to get him in the summer. He can wait till the last day of the signing, of the second signing, and still grab him. Exactly. Somehow Sark After Dark is a real thing. Every year he pulls in last-minute 4- and 5-star recruits. Every single year at the last second.
With the way he's recruiting year in and year out, the roster depth, which is so important going into this playoff bracket that we're going into. But our roster depth will be so fucking fantastic and so stacked that we'll be able to keep promises, like something that the game brought up. It brought up banana nut bread.
All right, Lily.
But it brought up that when you're trying to keep promises to these transfers and these 5 stars, you're wanting them to stay on campus and give them play time, that's more available now. Because more than ever, like me and you talked about in a previous video, it's going to be more like a basketball season. You're going to have to rely on your depth. If you don't have depth, you're not making the national championship game. And that'll separate the small schools from the big schools really fucking. Everyone's going to have to find that out the hard way. Sorry.
And we're talking about depth all the way around.
All the way around.
Almost three deep is what you need now.
Yeah, in every position.
Every position.
Like people are sitting here questioning Alfred Collins and
let them.
Baron. Let me see if I pronounce the name right. Baron. Who's the other defensive tackle? Am I saying his name right? Byron.
Byron? There's Byron Murphy last year.
No.
Baron Sorrell.
Not Sorrell's an edge guy.
Yeah. I don't know who you're thinking of.
Our other defensive tackle besides Alfred Collins.
Oh, starting?
Starting, yes.
Vernon Broughton.
See, I was close. I was saying
or Broughton, one of the two.
either way, people are questioning their starting position because we're recruiting the defensive tackle so hard. But what they don't understand is we're not recruiting it because them boys ain't doing their job or they're not performing. It's because we need depth. They're not all we can depend on in 4 quarters of 16, 17 games. It's not a 13 game season anymore if you go to the Natty. It could be a 17 game season. Like this shit can get real. Like you got to have depth. And
Have to. And that's why he said he's gonna every one of our players will play at the beginning of the season.
exactly.
Our starters are not gonna play that much in those layup games. They're just not.
Which hurts the stats because back in the day, that's how you built your stats up. Was those
Yeah.
you got your stats up real high, so when you got in the closer, more gritty games, if the statistics weren't great, it lower you down. But now you're really going to have to ball out when you have the opportunity. It's more about nowadays. Back then, a lot of the game was every inch mattered. You know the term. Every inch mattered. Every little yard or two you could get forward or defensively backwards mattered.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's about making every opportunity with every chance you get. So if you can get a 60-yard play on one play, that's what they're looking for. They're not looking for that short yard game anymore. That shit's out the window. If you can get a ball ass play in one play, or you can get a turnover, or you can get a sack with 7 loss of yards, you're in there like swimwear. That's what it's about now. It's much more faster paced game than it was back in the day.
Facts.
My AC is trying to keep up. I got this sun right here on the driver's side. I get a tan just to keep my arm out.
I couldn't get any more tan than I am right now.
Well, you're more tan than I am. I can promise you that. You can see it on
I
camera.
know it. I'm almost Trump's color. Orange. That's right. I wear my flag proudly, boys. That's it. All the way to the top.
Hey, I support red all the way. Go Trump this year. Just for anybody watching, if you a Biden supporter, go ahead and click off. Hey,
Yeah, I'm happy that it's just now summer and I'm already through the sunburn phase. Like it's over with for me. I will not burn the rest of the year.
me, I will very much so.
Well, you only got to do about a 5-hour river trip with us this year, so you got an excuse.
We're due for another.
You got an excuse.
Yeah, I got fucked.
You had to bring Drunky McDrunkerson. Almost died on the Brazos. Like, ain't nobody said that since the Cowboys were alive.
While we on camera right now, hold on. You seen that? You've had to have at least seen the TikTok if you haven't seen the movie. But something about Mud and Water Falcon with the special ed kid and Shia LaBeouf.
Okay.
Okay, so Shia LaBeouf and this special ed kid are doing. I don't know what. I've never seen the movie. I've only seen TikTok clicks of it, and everyone at work talks about it, especially now after our river trip. Anyway,
Where is this going?
it's a special ed kid, and he's with Shia LaBeouf.
All
And
right.
I think it's a different scenario. I don't think they're river tripping in no way, circumstance, but they're having to go through the river like we were, and Shia LaBeouf's literally having to swim while having like a strap to a floaty carrying the special ed kid. Like he's out here fucking getting it. Like Shia LaBeouf is swimming like getting it. They're doing this for a long time apparently in the movie. It's survival mode in some kind of way. I gotta watch the movie to tell you more detail. But anyway, The special ed kid, the part that you see on TikTok and everything, the one they made the short about, was, and this is Robbie. He's the special ed kid, and I'm Shia LaBeouf. The special ed kid, while being pulled by Shia LaBeouf swimming on his little floaty, he's like, "Are we gonna die?" And Shia LaBeouf goes, "Yeah, we're gonna die. It's just a matter. It's just a matter of what you did with your time while you were here. Do you got a badass enough story for people to tell about you? All right, quit bitching out. Come on."
That's funny.
I was like, "Yeah, that was pretty much us."
Yeah, I hope.
Steven,
I forget his name, Robbie. I hope Robbie has a badass story.
Robbie, Steven, am I gonna die? No, you ain't gonna die. You just gotta have a badass story to tell about it.
No, you're gonna come close, son. You're gonna come close because we're not coming back to rescue you. You're gonna come close.
Now we gotta go.
No, I'm not turning around to go save you, sir.
That was
Absolutely not. Let those fireballs you've been drinking all afternoon save you.
If you're going on a river trip with us, we are not here to rescue you. We are not certified.
I will rescue you if you're not 18 shots of fireball in at 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
It was 6.
I will rescue you if you're not just slobbering drunk. If you're slobbering drunk, can't take care of yourself, I can't take care of you. No. But I will help a person that's trying, for sure.
There was no trying there.
Oh, no. I've never seen anybody that drunk they couldn't get into a kayak.
It was sinking.
Couldn't get into it.
I thought we were gonna have to do the Titanic moment. We were like, "Jack, we love you, but we gotta let you go."
Head east. Your home is east. Yeah, if you happen to get out of the river, sir, just head east.
Right, watching this, just learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was bad.
Okay.
But yeah, anyway, back on topic. We got recruiting covered. I mean, there's not a whole lot to cover during this time of the year. That's the only sad part about it.
Yeah, it's real slow.
Real slow.
I'm trying to see if anything's happening on campus next weekend because I'll be in Austin Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if something was happening, I'd go check it out, but I ain't heard nothing.
You don't want to drive all the way to DKR or 40 acres for smoke.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be putting that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
It's always worth the drive through.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. Might catch the route.
Mike catch Arch Manning walking across the street.
Sir. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and make this one a short one. I'm sweating balls in my truck right now. Being idle, my truck is not pushing the AC like it should, and I am melting. And it's not worth the video. Thank all 4 of you for being on right now, but I am not gonna sit here and sweat any more than already. I mean, look at my fucking face. I am beet red. So, look 'em, everybody. Longhorn Nation, you know what it is. This year, we're finna win the Natty. And stop us, Georgia.
We coming.
Sir. But, hook 'em.
Hook 'em. Love you, Longhorn Nation.
Love you.